Alrighty, what's going on everybody? My name is Blitzer and welcome back to another Skylanders Giants Battle Arena video. Of course, these videos go up daily whereby we take on a different Battle Arena challenge every single day. And until we complete all of them, basically, that's kind of what the idea is, and we'll see how things turn out. Of course, make sure to check out all the previous Battle Arena videos that we have already covered here on the Blitzwinger channel. Today, we're continuing with our Kaos's Royal Flush playlist, and we're heading off to mission number 4, or arena number 4, I should say, and it is titled An Early Fall. Enemies are shielded, knock them off, knock them off, knock them off the blocks to defeat them. So, sounds relatively easy, and the Skylander that is gonna assist us today is Prison Break, or I should say Light Core Prison Break. So basically, just as the description said, the main idea of this particular challenge is that you cannot hurt enemies, but you must actually knock them off of the edge. So I would ideally do this challenge, honestly, with someone probably like T-Rex. That would be my main choice. What the heck is going on with this guy? Why is he still there? I would definitely choose that as my go-to Skylander of choice for a challenge like this where you have to knock off enemies. But because of the fact that the platforms move as well, so not only do you have to concern yourself with the fact that you need to knock off enemies, but you actually have to concern yourself with the platforms and making sure you don't fall off and everything. But you can actually use the platforms to your benefit, and if you're using a Skylander that is a little more weaker, or on the weaker side, so to speak, you could still be successful in this challenge by simply using the platforms to your advantage, like I am right here, where I'm basically using the platforms to align my enemies and knock them off the edge. Now, as you can see, the problem is that I chose a relatively slow Skylander, and as a result of that, I end up suffering in the speed department, so that when things like this happen, where I am putting myself in danger of the platform moving, I am unsuccessful at actually being able to make it to the platform. As you can see, I got it very close right there, and that's definitely kind of a negative of using a weaker Skylander or a slower Skylander. So ideally speaking, if you're having a hard time with this particular arena and you do not want to have a challenge, I would definitely say to stick as far as possible from picking someone like a regular Skylander, and on top of that picking a slow Skylander. Just pick a giant ideally, and a giant that is very strong. But if you're like me and you want to actually have a little bit of a challenge throughout the entire arena, you definitely want to play smart. First of all, as you can see, a lot of times I don't even use force. I just simply try to trick the enemies into falling off. Look at that, we leveled up. Awesome. I try to trick them into falling off the edge. I try to set them up in a way so that once they commit to an attack, I'm able, you see, like right there, he knocked himself off the edge. All I had to do was just align myself properly. So you can play this very smart, and even if you're playing with a lower level Skylander, it shouldn't be too difficult as long as you are paying attention to all the different tips and tricks and different ideas that I've pointed out. It's a relatively straightforward challenge, but at the same time, due to the fact that you're most likely used to just, you know, hurting the enemies in a traditional way, it will come across a little more challenging. And if it does, as I said before, then go ahead and just, you know, deal with or use a stronger Skylander, or one that will not allow you to fail as easily. Ideally, you'd want, as I said before, someone fast and someone who is able to deal a ton of damage quickly. Because if you were to use someone like Pop Fizz, as much as I love Pop Fizz, you'll have a really hard time on this challenge, because his attacks are not necessarily highly powerful. They're much more about, like, you see right there, boom, I got rid of a very dangerous enemy quickly, just by acting quickly, staying on top of my toes, and being able to deliver a lot of damage quickly. But if you were to use like someone like Pop Fizz, as I was saying, it's very, very difficult, because the problem with Pop Fizz is that his damage is meant to be very much kind of, you know, slow, methodical, and a lot, like, it would be a little bit of damage but quickly. And someone like for example, what's his face here, Prison Break or T-Rex, their attacks are much slower, but they do a lot of damage. And considering that in order to push enemies in the direction that you want them to go, you need to do a lot of damage, more so than just a little bit of damage many times. I definitely recommend picking someone in that sense, like Bash or Prison Break right here, who's able to do a lot of damage and allow you to actually quickly get rid of enemies. So I'm going to try to trick this guy right here to throw himself off the edge here. There he goes. Look at him. Crazy guy. Come on. Come on, jump at me. Come at me, bro. Okay, well, that was a little bit of a fail. Let's take care of this Joe Archer meanwhile. And I'm just going to wait for him over here, actually. Maybe I could trick him into coming over here. Come on. Come on, buddy. You don't want to attack me? Huh, why are you being so lazy? Why are you being so lazy, you fool? Okay. So I'm going to try to actually maybe trap him, kind of, so that he can... You see that? Boom. He knocked himself off the edge. That was pretty funny. So yeah, definitely a fun challenge in that sense, because it actually makes you think, especially if you're not playing with an overpowered Skylander. Like, you see, I mean, I'm level 12, so I'm not fully powered up, and I don't wear any hats right now or anything, so I'm not taking advantage of all the possible things that I could. So again, as I say, there's nothing wrong with doing that. It's just because when I do these videos, I try to make them a little more challenging and a little more fun. And as you can see, it's definitely on the challenging side. Like, it's not an easy type thing. Like, I do take damage from these guys, and because they're shielded, I mean, even chompies will do damage to you. Like, as you can see, like right here, I'm in quite a lot of trouble actually. And I should probably start paying a little more attention here, because I am putting myself in a ton of danger right now. Ideally, I want to be able to knock these guys off right here. Very good. Got rid of both of them there. Got rid of 2 birds, or 2 enemies, I guess, with 1 prison break, or with 1 crystal. Here we go. I'm going to get rid of him quickly here. And again, you see, because the chompies, again, as I pointed out previously, because they're shielded, that really becomes a troublesome thing. Because even chompies, like weak enemies, or typically weak enemies, can do damage to you. And they could knock you off the edge. They could do damage to you in that sense. There's a bunch of enemies here. As you can see, they're all trying to do damage to me right now. And I'm in a lot of danger, seriously. I've got 92 health, and there's still quite a swarm of enemies to come. So... definitely a challenging battle arena, and they definitely feel like they get more and more challenging as you complete each playlist, which is great, because honestly, that's what it should be. And as you can see right there, we cut it pretty darn close, but we leveled up. We got rewarded with a good amount of coins right here, with 400 coins, so you could apply those to your upgrades or purchases, whatever it may be that you are working on to save up some of your coins for. And there you have it, guys. That concludes another Skylanders Giants Battle Arena video. If you guys enjoyed this video, or if you found it helpful in any way, shape, or form, please hit that like button. That is the best way to show support for the series. Please subscribe, share the videos, and favorite the videos. That helps me out a ton as well. You guys are freaking awesome. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time with another Battle Arena video or another video. Check it out. Peace out, guys, and see you later.